Stakeholder management is a discipline that supports effective leadership, particularly in communication and collaboration. As organizations increasingly operate in networked environments, the ability to effectively engage with a diverse range of stakeholders becomes paramount. This engagement is essential not only for achieving specific project outcomes, but also for the long-term sustainability of the business. For managers, understanding stakeholder management involves recognizing all parties interested in or impacting the organization's activities. Stakeholders can include employees, customers, suppliers, investors, and the community. Each group may have different expectations and influence, and managing these varying needs requires careful planning and communication. The first step in effective stakeholder management is the identification and analysis of stakeholders. Managers need to map out who the stakeholders are, understand their levels of interest and influence, and assess how the outcomes of decisions and projects will impact them. This analysis allows managers to prioritize stakeholder engagement activities and tailor communication strategies to address the concerns and needs of the most influential stakeholders. Once stakeholders are identified, effective communication strategies must be developed to engage with each group appropriately. This might involve a mix of formal and informal communication methods, such as meetings, reports, newsletters, and one-to-one conversations. The key is to maintain open lines of communication and ensure that stakeholders are kept informed about developments that affect them. Clear, consistent, and transparent communication helps build trust and can mitigate potential conflicts. Collaboration with stakeholders is also essential. Managers should look for opportunities to involve key stakeholders in the decision-making process. This collaborative approach can improve decisions by incorporating diverse perspectives and expertise. It can also increase stakeholder buy-in and reduce resistance to change, as stakeholders are more likely to support outcomes they had a hand in shaping. Effective stakeholder management also requires responsiveness. Managers must respond to stakeholder concerns and adapt strategies that consider feedback. This agility can help maintain positive relationships and prevent issues from escalating into more significant problems. Another important aspect of stakeholder management is negotiating competing interests. In many cases, stakeholder groups might have conflicting requirements or goals. Skillful negotiation is required to find a balance that aligns with the organization's objectives while still satisfying the key stakeholders to an acceptable degree. Managers need to monitor and evaluate the effectiveness of their stakeholder engagement strategies. This monitoring can be achieved through regular feedback, surveys, or informal check-ins. Understanding stakeholders' perceptions of the organization and their satisfaction with their involvement can guide improvements in management practices. Ethical considerations play a significant role in stakeholder management. Managers must ensure that their actions and communications are effective and ethical. This includes respecting stakeholder rights, honoring commitments, and conducting activities in a manner that is fair and transparent. Ethical management fosters a positive reputation and strengthens relationships with stakeholders over the long term. Managers who excel in stakeholder management enhance their organization's capacity for successful communication and collaboration. They ensure that projects and strategic initiatives are aligned with stakeholders' expectations and that challenges are addressed proactively. By prioritizing this aspect of their role, managers contribute significantly to the resilience and adaptability of their organizations. Stakeholder management is not just a component of project management or corporate strategy, but a foundational skill influencing the entire spectrum of organizational activities. It demands attention to detail, commitment to ethical practices, and a proactive approach to communication and collaboration. These skills enable managers to steer their teams and projects towards success in a way that respects and incorporates the diverse needs of all stakeholders.